Hurtz van Rentl explains the nuances of the Frank Suzuki actor know-how. Resident OzFrank academic dramaturg and close personal friend of one of the actor's mother-in-laws, Austrian professor Hurtz van Rentl demonstrates the nuts and bolts of the Frank Suzuki actor know-how. Pearls of wisdom can be gleaned through the thick accent. As a storyboard, he uses the Objet d'Art 2008 OzFrank Schematic Almanac, a sophisticated flowchart cum Where's Wally graphic diagram. It is in 3 parts. The first is the whys and wherefores of the exercises themselves. The second, a paid advertisement for a few OzFrank trinkets. And the third outlines some of the influences that inspire this variant of the classic Suzuki Method actor training. Full HD, 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay. So, we'll move this question please to this basics. The basic exercise. Okay. So we have this SMAT and we have FSAK. We don't talk about the SMAT too much because this is FSAK territory. Okay. So, you notice this word stomp. What is a stomp? So the stomp is the most important structure of this training. The stomp is this planting of the ground, planting of the weight in the ground at strong energy. Many people think this stomp is actually banging the ground. Chum, chum, chum. No. The stomp is embrace of the ground at the high energy. So at the same time, of course, you must be strong, but you also must be soft. Okay? So, this sense of the softness is because you must have the feeling. You must feel what you are doing. You cannot just do these things. If you do these things without the feeling, it is empty. It has nothing there. So you must be feeling very much strongly at the same time as being strong. So this stomp is also about softness and strength. So the softness and strength are balanced up. Sometimes it's possible to stomp without the noise, which means you have to be even stronger. One of the things that Mr. Suzuki says, the basic of his acting, in some ways, is that an actor should be like a jumbo jet at the top of the runway. So this says the runway here, this jumbo jet is here, and it's about to go zoom off down the what is this thing? Taxi, and up into the air. So at this beginning, before this goes, these engines are on full, but the brakes are on full. So this, what we call isometric energy between the engine and the brakes is very, very important for this actor. So the same way this stomp is actually about the feeling of what happens after the stomp. The moment of the impact, the knowledge of the moment of the impact. Okay. So that is the basics. This basic is 4 different situations. One goes to the side and the side and the side and the side, but doesn't move essentially off the spot. Then basic number 2, it goes forwards, backwards, like the tram track. The tram track goes like this, and you stay on the tram track. That is number 2. Number 3, it goes forward 2, and it goes a little bit like, if the leg comes around like a tree trunk. And the number 4 starts down as the back and goes like this. This is not so important. The important thing is, what does it do for you? What does it do for you as a physical experience? Okay, something else I forgot to say about it. I said, it got to say something, and I can't remember what it is. But anyway, I come back to this. Okay, let's move on to the stomp and this impro, also known as the stomp and the prelude. You notice, please, as you come in, these arteries, these veins, this energy between the two, energy from there to there. Okay, and notice, you may be noticing all these little ant things. These ant things here, these pore marks. This represents the energy going from one to the other, which shows that everything, every exercise, every aspect is interconnected, interdependent on other aspects. Okay, the stomp and the impro. This is the most famous and the most infamous of this Suzuki exercise. Why? Because it's very, very intense. Okay, so this goes maybe for 2 minutes. So So very strong for 2 minutes. And you're stomping and moving around the space. So this music. In the FSAK, it's the original music. You use this Perez Prado, this voodoo feet, which is a bit slow. But actually, sometimes they don't use that. They use this Klezmer music too. But anyway, so in the FSAK, we use different sorts of music. We use this discipline, the Stomping Amarubra. Stomping Amarubra. This gives me a thought. So, I think when this OzFrank people start to develop this exercise, they think, we must have this Aussie stuff. We must have this Aussie stuff. Otherwise, we have the Japanese Ikebana Kung Fu Club thing.